Hey everyone! Welcome back to the Rescue Mania. Today, I'm bringing you something absolutely incredible, something you've never seen before. Imagine this, a polar bear, stranded in Antarctica, and me, right in the middle of this icy wilderness, trying to rescue it. Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, stick around because this 3-hour adventure is going to blow your mind. Let's dive into the story of how I rescued a polar bear in Antarctica. Part 1. The journey to Antarctica. It all started when I got a call from a research team in Antarctica. They had spotted a polar bear, thousands of miles away from its natural habitat. Polar bears are native to the Arctic, not Antarctica, so this was a once-in-a-lifetime situation. I packed my gear, hopped on a research vessel, and set off on this epic journey. Antarctica is one of the most remote and inhospitable places on Earth. The journey took weeks, and the conditions were brutal. But I knew I had to do this. A polar bear in Antarctica? This was a story that needed to be told. Part 2. The discovery. After days of searching, we finally spotted the polar bear. It was alone, stranded on a small ice floe, surrounded by freezing water. The bear looked weak, and it was clear that it needed help immediately. Seeing this majestic creature up close was both awe-inspiring and heartbreaking. Polar bears are built for the Arctic, not Antarctica. The conditions here were completely different, and the bear was struggling to survive. Part 3. The rescue mission. Rescuing a polar bear is no easy task. We had to be extremely careful, not just for our safety, but for the bears as well. Polar bears are powerful animals, and this one was stressed and scared. We decided to sedate the bear to make the rescue safer for everyone involved. It was a risky move, but it was the only way to get the bear out of there without causing it more stress. Once the bear was sedated, we carefully lifted it onto a stretcher and transported it back to the ship. The next step was to get the bear to a safe location where it could recover. Part 4. The recovery. The bear was in rough shape when we first brought it on board. It was dehydrated, malnourished, and exhausted. But with proper care and attention, it started to recover quickly. We fed the bear a diet of fish and seal meat, which is what it would normally eat in the wild. We also made sure it had plenty of water and a safe, warm place to rest. Part 5. Returning the bear to the Arctic. After weeks of care, the bear was strong enough to be released back into the wild. But we couldn't just release it in Antarctica. We had to take it back to its natural habitat in the Arctic. This was the most challenging part of the mission. Transporting a polar bear across the globe is no small feat, but it was the only way to ensure its survival. Finally, the moment we had all been waiting for. We released the bear back into the Arctic, where it belonged. Watching it walk off into the snow, strong and healthy, was one of the most rewarding moments of my life. This was an adventure I'll never forget. Rescuing a polar bear in Antarctica was one of the most challenging, emotional, and rewarding experiences of my life. I hope this story inspires you to care more about our planet and the incredible creatures that call it home. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more incredible adventures. And let me know in the comments below, what would you do if you found a polar bear in Antarctica? Thanks for watching, and I'll